Have you heard that yet?
I've heard automata, money mata, automatic, automata. There's a lot going on, but how's everybody doing?
On that note, questions.
Love it.
Hi, Mata.
Hey.
Nikki Edwards, CU Sports Report. Coach just told us that you went up to him with a question during practice, and then his answer was, "Let me pray on that." What did you specifically ask him to warrant that answer?
Wait, say that again?
You asked him a question during practice, and he answered, "Let me pray on that." What did you ask him during practice today?
Oh, I guess you'll see. It's a surprise. It's another celebration, but you'll see on Friday.
Nick Miller, Fox 31. I mean, everybody saw that moment where after you kick the game winning, he allows you to dance and show your personality. As a player, what does that mean to be able to have a head coach that not only allows but encourages you to show your personality?
Oh, it's great, you know. Being able to, like, show who I truly am, like, deep inside is always great, especially with a coach like Coach Prime. So it's always a blessing.
Hey, Alejandra, Brian from the Boulder Daily Camera. This year, obviously, has been probably a bit of a roller coaster with the competition with Jace. I mean, he had the job, then you've had it. What's it been like going through this competition and not knowing, am I going to kick today? You know, who's going to get the opportunities?
You know, it's always great. The whole, like, all of fall camp, I always said that this is definitely the most competitive room I've ever been part of. So, yeah, I'm at respect for Jace, Cristiano. They're both really good kickers, and I'm glad I was, like, able to, like, share the field with them.
Pat Graham, Associated Press. I got just a question about, there's so many cameras around and everything's caught on film here in practice and meetings, everything like that. Does that almost make moments like that easier because you're always in front of the camera anyway?
To be honest, when I'm at practice or anything, I really don't, like, pay attention to it. I try to ignore it most of the times just to make sure that, like, I'm focusing on what I should be focusing on, not actually, like, you know, the cameras around me. So, yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, it's like I treat it like every other kick at practice or in like any other kick in a game. So it really didn't affect me much.
What's up, Alejandro? How you doing?
What's up, Jimmy?
On a team that's had so much attention on the quarterback and the corners and stuff like that, how does it feel to be a Latino kicker getting all this attention?
Shoot. Kickers are people too, you know what I'm saying? I definitely think, like, I know our job is not as, like, physically demanding as, like, all the other positions, but mentally I know it has to be one of the most difficult positions to ever play, because, you know, the amount of pressure you deal with. Like, if you miss one kick, everybody's on you. If you make one kick, you're the hero of the town. So it's definitely, like, a lot of pressure, but yeah, mental aspect of it is cool.
Hey, Alejandro, Jack Harlow with Buffalo's Wire.
Jack Harlow?
Harlow.
Oh, okay, my bad. I was like, no way.
Getting that a lot right now. Carlo.
Carlo.
But I was wondering if you could talk about your decision to follow Coach Prime from Jackson State to Boulder and just what went into that process.
Well, you know, Coach, like, he's probably one of the best coaches I've ever had, if not the best coach I've ever had. And knowing that I have his confidence to bring me here is always like, you know, holy crap, I must really be good then. So, you know, just coming here, following him is definitely, like, good for the mind, I'd say.
Hi, Alejandro, Adam Mustard Tiger, 24/7 Sports. You talked about the mental side of the game and the pressure. How do you personally get into the right mental space when you're preparing? Like you said, every kick is the same, but for all of those kicks.
Well, realistically, like, there isn't really much you could do at practice to simulate the pressure that you're gonna receive in a game. But, like, on the sideline, every time, like, for example, when they scored that touchdown, I knew we were gonna be aggressive coming out the kickoff, and I knew that, like, Coach Prime was gonna put me in a position to, like, win the game. So I instantly went to the kicking net and started thinking about absolutely nothing. My mind went blank. Everything, like, I was making sure that the only thing I was focusing on was the kick.
Alejandro, Matt Smith, 104.3 The Fan. After the game, well, first of all, you know Coach Prime well, obviously having played for him at Jackson State and now here. After the game, he was quite upset with the way that the team overall had performed. It felt like it was a win, but he knew how much more there was to offer. Mm-hmm. What was the message in response to the team this week?
We're definitely coming in with a different mindset. We don't care who the team is. We got to prepare, like, for no matter the team, like, wherever they're ranked nationally or whatever, like, even if you're playing a top team or a bottom team of the league, like, you want to prepare the same way with the same mentality of dominating.
So do you think that was an issue last week a little bit? Maybe
I think we
overlooked
did-
ASU?
We definitely got a little bit more like confident on the part of things, and we didn't expect them to like fight back, but different this week for sure.
How about coming off a short week? How does that change things for you guys?
Not really, nothing really. Just more rest, to be honest, at the end of the week. So it's definitely good.
Hey, Alejandro, we know the confidence that he has in you as a kicker. What's he like for you as a mentor just off the field, outside of football?
Oh, he's great. He's always giving me like life lessons and stuff. So if anything, like every time I need some sort of help with life or some decision that I have to make, like that's tough, I'm always coming to him for help just to make sure that I'm making the right decision about it. It's always great having him as a mentor.
Hey, Mata, this is Jason Jones from Buffs Beat. For those of us who have been following you all the way back to Jackson State, we know you don't miss. But after watching the iced kick and then the counted kick, do you laugh it off when they try to ice you? Because it didn't seem like it affected you in the slightest.
It's definitely funny. Every time they call a timeout, I'm always laughing. I'm like, bro, that's not gonna work, man. You gotta learn. Hopefully, coaches learn. Like they save their timeouts for a better situation. But yeah, it's definitely funny at this point.
Alejandra, Tyler King with Denver Gazette. There's another Buford kid on the other sidelines this week, and Ashton Daniels, one of their quarterbacks. What's your relationship like with him, and how cool is it to kind of play against a kid from Buford?
We've been talking ever since like I got here to Colorado. We're like, bro, we get to play this season, man. Last week we were talking, so it was pretty cool. He was my holder in high school, actually. So me and him have a pretty strong relationship, and I'm pretty excited to share the field with him.
Anything else for Alejandro? All right, thank you, sir.
Sweet, thank you.